Change is one of the most profound forces in life. It's a journey we all know too well, yet one we often resist. Why? Because change is uncomfortable, uncertain, and at times intimidating. But what if I told you that the discomfort you feel is the spark of transformation? That this moment right here and right now is your opportunity to say, I must change this time and truly mean it. Each of us has experienced moments of resolve, those times when we've sworn to ourselves that things would be different. Perhaps it was a New Year's resolution, a milestone birthday, or an epiphany after a particularly tough experience. Yet, despite the best of intentions, we've often fallen back into old habits, old patterns, and the safety of what we know. The truth is, change isn't just about declaring you'll do something differently. It's about committing to it over and over again, even when it's hard, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. Think about the times in your life when you've truly changed. Maybe it was deciding to leave a toxic relationship, take a leap in your career, or prioritize your health. What pushed you to that point? Was it a moment of clarity, a powerful realization, or even hitting rock bottom? The catalyst for change is different for everyone. But the common thread is this: it happens when the pain of staying the same outweighs the fear of stepping into the unknown. But here's the good news: change doesn't have to come from a place of pain. It can come from a place of hope, a vision of something better, or a deep understanding that you're worth the effort. That's the message I want you to hold on to today. Change is not just a response to what's wrong in your life, it's a declaration of what's possible. It's a commitment to the person you know you can be, the life you deserve to live, and the impact you're capable of making. You might be sitting here thinking, but I've tried before, and I failed. Let me tell you something. Every time you tried, you planted a seed. And just because you haven't seen the results yet, doesn't mean the seed isn't growing. Change is not a straight path. It's a winding road with setbacks, detours, and moments of doubt. The key is to keep going. To remind yourself that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every misstep, every stumble, every almost has brought you closer to this moment, to this decision, to this time. So why must you change this time? Because this time is different. This time you're not just wishing for change, you're preparing for it. You're ready to embrace the challenges, to push through the resistance, and to do the hard work required to transform your life. This time you're not alone. You have resources, support, and a world of possibilities at your fingertips. Most importantly, this time you believe in yourself. The belief is the foundation of change. Without it, every step feels like a struggle. But when you truly believe that you can change, everything shifts. You start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. You start to find strength in places you never thought to look. You start to realize that the power to change has always been within you. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Change also requires action. It's not enough to dream or hope you have to do. And that doing doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be grand or groundbreaking, it just has to be consistent. Small steps taken every day lead to big transformations. Whether it's waking up 15 minutes early, or saying no to something that drains you, or taking a single step toward a long-term goal, every action matters. Each one builds momentum, creating a ripple effect that can transform your life in ways you never imagined. I know change is scary. It means letting go of what's familiar, even if what's familiar isn't serving you. It means stepping into uncertainty, trusting that the ground will appear beneath your feet as you move forward. But let me tell you this, the most beautiful, fulfilling, and meaningful moments in life come from stepping outside your comfort zone. They come from taking risks, embracing challenges, and daring to believe that you're capable of more. You are capable of more. You are capable of change. Not because someone else says so, not because you've read it in a book or heard it in a speech, but because deep down you already know it. You've felt the pull, the quiet voice inside you that whispers, this isn't all there is. You're meant for more, that voices your truth. It's your reminder that you don't have to settle, that you don't have to stay stuck, and that you don't have to do it alone. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when the timing feels right or when the stars align. Now, because the truth is there will never be a perfect time to change. Life will always be busy, challenges will always arise, and doubts will always creep in. But the power of change lies in choosing it despite the imperfection, in deciding that you won't wait another day to start becoming the person you were meant to be. So what will you do with this moment? Will you let it pass, another fleeting thought, another maybe someday? Or will you grab hold of it with both hands and declare, I must change this time? The choice is yours and the possibilities are endless. This is your time to rise, to transform, and to show the world and yourself what you're truly capable of. Change is the driving force of growth and transformation. It is both inevitable and necessary, shaping our lives and defining who we become. Without change, life stagnates, opportunities pass us by, and potential remains unrealized. Embracing change allows us to break free from the patterns that no longer serve us and step into a version of ourselves that aligns with our goals, values, and dreams. The necessity of change lies in its ability to push us beyond our comfort zones. Comfort may feel safe, but it often limits growth. True transformation happens when we face challenges, take risks, and confront the unknown. Every major breakthrough in life, whether personal, professional, or emotional, comes from a willingness to change. It's a chance to rewrite the narrative, start anew, and redefine what's possible. However, change is not always easy. It requires courage to let go of the familiar and embrace uncertainty. It demands persistence, especially when progress feels slow or setbacks arise. Yet it is in these moments of struggle that the seeds of transformation are planted. Every step, no matter how small, moves us closer to the life we envision. The power of change lies in its ability to reveal our strength and resilience. It teaches us adaptability and ignites the spark of creativity within. Most importantly, it opens doors to opportunities we might never have imagined. By choosing to change, we take control of our lives, declaring that we will not settle for less than what we are capable of achieving. Change is not just an act, it is a mindset, a commitment to growth, and a belief in the possibility of something greater. Resistance and fear are natural responses to change. They stem from our mind's desire to protect us from the unknown, clinging to the familiar for safety. Yet these barriers often prevent us from moving forward, keeping us stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. Overcoming resistance and fear is essential to embrace the transformation we seek. The first step is recognizing that fear is not the enemy, it's a signal. It highlights the areas where growth is possible. Instead of running from it, lean into it. Ask yourself, what am I truly afraid of? Is it failure, rejection, or uncertainty? Often fear loses its power when you confront it with clarity and self-awareness. Resistance, on the other hand, can manifest as procrastination, doubt, or self-sabotage. To overcome it, acknowledge its presence without judgment. Understand that resistance often arises when you're about to step into something meaningful. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Each small win builds momentum and chips away at the resistance holding you back. Another powerful tool is reframing your mindset. Instead of seeing change as a threat, view it as an opportunity. Focus on the possibilities and the positive outcomes that await on the other side of fear. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage growth and remind you of your potential. Take action despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in its presence. Each step you take weakens the hold of fear and strengthens your confidence. Over time, what once seemed daunting becomes a testament to your resilience and strength. By overcoming resistance and fear, you unlock the doors to a life of growth, freedom, and endless potential. The catalyst for transformation is the moment of realization that compels you to change. It's the spark that ignites your resolve, pushing you to move beyond the status quo. For some, this catalyst is born from pain, an event, loss, or setback that makes staying the same unbearable. For others, it emerges from hope, a vision of a better future, or the inspiration to reach their untapped potential. Pain often forces us to confront the parts of our lives we've avoided. It shatters the illusion of comfort and exposes what isn't working. While difficult, these moments can be transformative. They serve as a wake-up call, urging us to take action, to rewrite the story, and to rise above the circumstances that brought us here. Hope, on the other hand, offers a gentler nudge. It fuels change through possibility rather than urgency. The desire for growth, fulfillment, or achievement can be just as powerful as the pain of staying the same. It's a dream, a goal, or even a fleeting glimpse of what life could be becomes the driving force to begin the journey. The true catalyst for transformation lies in a decision, a deep, unwavering commitment to yourself. It's the moment you declare, "Enough is enough," or "I am ready for more." This decision creates a shift in perspective, transforming obstacles into stepping stones and fear into motivation. Transformation doesn't require perfect timing or conditions. It requires recognizing the catalyst when it comes, seizing the moment, and believing that change is possible. Whether born from pain or hope, the catalyst is the spark that sets your journey in motion, lighting the path to the life you're meant to live. Choosing change from hope, not pain, is a powerful and transformative approach to growth. While pain can be a compelling motivator, it often forces us to react rather than proactively shape our lives. Change rooted in hope, however, is driven by a vision of possibility, purpose, and the belief that something better awaits. When change comes from pain, it often carries the weight of urgency and survival. It's about escaping discomfort or fixing something broken. While this can lead to progress, it may also foster a sense of struggle, as the focus remains on avoiding the past rather than creating a new future. Pain-based change can leave us looking back, tethered to what we're trying to leave behind. Hope, in contrast, is forward-focused. It empowers us to imagine and strive for the life we truly desire. Hope ignites passion and inspires creativity. It's about dreaming big and taking deliberate steps toward those dreams, fueled by the belief that growth and fulfillment are within reach. Change born from hope feels lighter, more empowering, and more sustainable because it aligns with what we want to move toward rather than away from. Choosing hope doesn't mean ignoring challenges or difficulties. It means reframing them as opportunities for learning and growth. It's about trusting that the process of change, even when difficult, is worth the effort because it's leading to something meaningful. This approach also fosters resilience. When hope is your foundation, setbacks don't define your journey, they become temporary pauses, not permanent roadblocks. By embracing hope as your motivation, you tap into a well of optimism and strength, propelling you forward with purpose. Change from hope is not just about transforming your life, it's about building a future that excites and inspires you. Learning from past attempts and failures is a crucial part of personal growth and transformation. Each experience, whether resulted in success or not, holds valuable lessons that can guide you toward a better outcome. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or ability, it is a stepping stone on the path to success. Past attempts often reveal patterns both in what worked and what didn't. Reflecting on these experiences allows you to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Did you set unrealistic expectations? Were you consistent in your efforts? Did external factors play a role? Answering these questions helps you approach future challenges with greater clarity and preparation. Failure also teaches resilience. Every time you fall and get back up, you strengthen your ability to persevere. It's a reminder that setbacks are not the end of the road, but an opportunity to begin again with more insight. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a natural part of growth. The most successful people in the world often attribute their achievements to the lessons they learned from failing. One of the most important lessons failure offers is the need for adaptability. Sometimes it's not the goal that needs changing, but the method. Flexibility allows you to explore new approaches, remain open to feedback, and pivot when necessary. This willingness to adapt often turns perceived failure into a stepping stone for eventual success. Above all, learning from past attempts requires self-compassion. Be kind to yourself as you reflect on your journey. Recognize the courage it took to try in the first place and honor the progress you've made, even if it wasn't perfect. By embracing failure as a teacher, you transform it into a powerful tool for achieving your goals and becoming the best version of yourself. Believing in yourself and your potential is the foundation of meaningful change and lasting success. It's the internal compass that guides you through challenges, motivates you to keep moving forward, and reminds you of your worth even when external circumstances feel uncertain. Self-belief starts with recognizing your inherent value. You are more capable than you often give yourself credit for, and your past experiences, both victories and setbacks, have equipped you with unique strengths, insights, and resilience. When you acknowledge your abilities and potential, you cultivate the confidence to take on new challenges and pursue your goals with determination. Doubt and fear are inevitable companions on the journey of change. But belief in yourself helps you quiet those voices. It shifts your focus from what if I fail to what if I succeed. This mindset empowers you to take risks, embrace uncertainty, and step out of your comfort zone, knowing that you have the tools to adapt and grow. Believing in yourself also unlocks your potential. Potential is not about where you are today, but where you can go. It's the sum of your dreams, talents, and willingness to act. When you trust in your ability to learn and improve, you create space for growth and discovery. Self-belief fuels persistence, helping you push through obstacles and keep striving, even when progress feels slow. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, mentors, friends, or inspiring stories can reinforce your belief in yourself. But ultimately, it comes from within. It's a choice to affirm your worth daily, celebrate your achievements, and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. When you believe in yourself and your potential, you open the door to endless possibilities. You give yourself permission to dream big, take action, and create the life you know you're capable of living. Taking consistent, small actions is one of the most effective ways to create meaningful and lasting change. While big, dramatic gestures may feel inspiring in the moment, it's the smaller, sustained efforts that truly move the needle over time. Small actions build momentum, create habits, and lead to cumulative progress that transforms your goals from aspirations into achievements. The beauty of small actions lies in their accessibility. They eliminate the overwhelming pressure of tackling a massive task all at once. Instead of focusing on the entire mountain, you focus on one step at a time. These steps might seem insignificant on their own, but when repeated consistently, they become the foundation of success. Consistency is the key to making small actions effective. A single effort might not make a noticeable difference, but repeated actions create a ripple effect. For instance, committing to just 10 minutes of exercise a day might not feel like much initially, but over weeks and months it can lead to significant improvements in health and fitness. The same principle applies to other areas of life, whether it's saving a small amount of money regularly, practicing a skill daily, or dedicating time to personal growth. Small actions also help overcome resistance and fear. They feel manageable and achievable, making it easier to start, even when motivation is low. Each completed step builds confidence, reinforcing your belief in your ability to keep going. Moreover, small actions create habits. When repeated over time, they become part of your routine, requiring less conscious effort and making progress feel natural. Habits, in turn, lead to exponential growth as they free up energy for larger challenges and new opportunities. By focusing on consistent small actions, you build a sustainable path to success. Each step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goals and brings you one step closer to the person you aspire to be. Trusting the process of uncertainty is essential for growth and transformation. Life is inherently unpredictable, and change often requires stepping into the unknown. While this can feel unsettling, embracing uncertainty is where the magic of progress and self-discovery truly begins. Uncertainty is not a sign of failure or lack of control. It's a natural part of venturing into new territory. When you trust the process, you acknowledge that not every step will have immediate clarity, and that's okay. It's about believing that the actions you take today will pave the way for opportunities, growth, and solutions tomorrow, even if the results are not immediately visible. Trusting the process means letting go of the need for perfection and exact outcomes. Instead of focusing on the destination, you focus on the journey itself. It's about doing your best in each moment and having faith that your consistent efforts will yield positive results over time. This mindset not only reduces stress, but also allows you to remain open to possibilities and adapt as needed. Uncertainty also brings opportunities for learning and resilience. When the path is unclear, you're forced to think creatively, problem solve, and grow in ways you might not have imagined. Trusting the process helps you stay grounded during setbacks, viewing them not as failures but as valuable experiences that shape your journey. Ultimately, trusting the process requires patience and self-compassion. It's about embracing the unfolding of life, even when you can't see the entire picture. By leaning into the unknown with curiosity and courage, you allow yourself to evolve and discover your potential in ways that a rigid, predictable path could never provide. Trusting the process transforms uncertainty from a barrier into an opportunity for profound growth and endless possibility. Recognizing this moment as your opportunity is one of the most powerful shifts you can make in your life. Often, we find ourselves waiting for the perfect time to take action, thinking that change must happen under ideal conditions. But the truth is, the perfect time is now. The present moment is always an opportunity for transformation, growth, and action. The power of this moment lies in its immediacy. You don't need to wait for everything to align perfectly or for the circumstances to be just right. Every moment offers a chance to start anew, to make a choice that aligns with your goals, and to take the first step toward the life you desire. The key is recognizing the potential that exists right now within the context of your current reality. When you embrace the present moment as your opportunity, you stop dwelling on past mistakes or future uncertainties. Instead, you focus on what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your decisions in the here and now. This shift in focus is liberating because it removes the weight of what ifs and opens up the possibility of what is possible. This moment is also a reminder of your power to shape your future. Change doesn't happen when you're waiting for something outside of yourself to happen. It happens when you take ownership of the present. By choosing to see this moment as your opportunity, you empower yourself to make choices that reflect your values, push you toward your goals, and ultimately lead you to the person you are meant to become. The most successful people didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They recognized that every moment is an opportunity to make progress. They took action in the midst of uncertainty, trusting that their efforts would add up over time. You can do the same. Recognize that now is your opportunity to begin, to change, to create, and to move forward. The moment is here. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Unlocking endless possibilities through action is the key to creating a life filled with growth, opportunity, and success. No matter how big or small the action, taking consistent steps toward your goals opens doors to new experiences, connections, and pathways you might not have imagined. The power lies not in waiting for things to change, but in initiating movement, pushing through uncertainty, and taking deliberate actions that move you closer to your potential. When you take action, you break free from the constraints of indecision and doubt. You stop being a passive observer in your life and become an active creator of your future. Each action you take, whether it's learning something new, making a difficult decision, or stepping outside your comfort zone, sparks a chain reaction of possibilities. These actions not only bring you closer to your goals, but also create new opportunities that were not visible before. Action transforms ideas into reality. Thoughts and plans are important, but without action, they remain just that: thoughts and plans. By taking action, you bring your vision to life, putting your desires and dreams into motion. This act of doing has a powerful way of aligning your circumstances and attracting the resources, people, and situations needed to support your journey. Moreover, action breeds confidence. As you begin to see the results of your efforts, whether small wins or gradual progress, your belief in yourself and your abilities grows. This sense of accomplishment fuels further action, creating a positive feedback loop that accelerates your progress. With each step, you unlock more possibilities, creating a momentum that propels you toward new heights. Taking action also helps you learn, adapt, and grow. Not every action will lead to immediate success, but each experience offers valuable insights and lessons that can guide your next move. Action teaches resilience, problem solving, and flexibility skills that are essential for navigating life's challenges. In conclusion, the journey of change, growth, and transformation is one that requires courage, commitment, and action. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the challenges ahead, but when you recognize the power of each moment, embrace uncertainty, and take consistent small actions, you unlock the possibility of a future beyond your wildest dreams. Just believe in yourself, trust in the process, and remember that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you desire. The power to change, to grow, and to transform is within you, and it starts right here, right now. This is your moment, your opportunity, and the only thing standing between you and the life you envision is the willingness to take the first step. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances. Take action today and watch as the doors to endless possibilities open before you. Embrace the journey, knowing that with each effort you are creating the life you are meant to live.